Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up. The Young and the Restless spoilers indicate that Victoria Newman, Amelia Heil, will put out yet another fire between Adam Newman, Mark Grossman, and Billy Abbott, Jason Thompson. However, Victor Newman, Eric Braden, continues to add fuel to the fire. Will Victoria finally turn against her father in the end? The Young and the Restless spoilers reveal that Johnny Abbott, Paxton Mishkind, could want to spend some time with his brother, Connor Newman, Judah Mackey. Of course, Johnny and Connor are a little old to be out trick or treating, but they could spend some time together at Crimson Lights. It looks like Adam, Victoria, and Chelsea Lawson, Melissa Claire Egan, will be there. Billy is likely to show up at some point as well. Of course, Billy won't be in a good mood because of issues with Jill Abbott, Jess Walton. It doesn't help that Adam has been publishing his attacks against Billy as well. Billy and Adam would never fight in front of the boys. However, everyone feels that Tension and Victoria will do her best to shut it down. Billy may decide later that Adam does deserve payback for the attack at society as well. Billy will be highly tempted to make this happen, but it seems that Victoria will manage to shut it down. Victoria knows this is a temporary fix as long as Victor keeps adding fuel to the fire. A fire that Victor plans to keep stroking until Billy has nothing. Now that Billy is no longer with Chelsea, Victor has no trouble whatsoever with going after Billy no matter what it does to his grandchildren. Victor has already proven that he will do whatever it takes to get Abbott Chancellor. Billy is nothing but collateral damage. Victor wants to break Billy to prove how weak he is. View story. With Victor pulling Adam's strings like the original puppet master, it is hard telling how far Victor will push this or how far Victor will go. However, Billy will not give up the company without a fight. Victoria doesn't want these three children caught in the middle of all of this. Victoria will no doubt give Cole Howard, J. Eddie Peck, updates, but he knows not to get involved as well. Spoilers suggest that Victor may have some other bad news for Billy as well. Regardless, Adam isn't going anywhere. Can Victoria rein in her father, or will this arguing continue? Can Victoria ever get Victor to back off of Billy's case and leave the company alone? Will Jill return to power and put Victor in his place once and for all? Be sure to catch up on everything happening with Y&R right now. Come back here often for the Young and the Restless spoilers, news, and updates. I am an avid soap fan and have been for many years. Some of my favorite soaps were Another World, Texas, and Santa Barbara. I love to spend time with my children and grandchildren. In my spare time, I enjoy reading as well as writing fan fiction. General Hospital Sam and Jason are one of my favorite couples of all time. In the tumultuous world of Genoa City, the conflicts between family members often become a battleground for power, loyalty, and ambition. One of the most explosive rivalries has been that between Adam Newman and Billy Abbott, two men who are as different as night and day but share a common bond: their deep connection to Victoria Newman. As tensions rise and alliances shift, Victor Newman, the patriarch of the Newman family, continues to play the puppet master, stoking the flames of conflict every time Victoria attempts to extinguish them. At the heart of this ongoing feud is Victoria, a woman torn between her complicated relationships with her two former loves. Adam, the enigmatic and often ruthless heir of the Newman Empire, possesses a cunning that makes him both irresistible and dangerous. On the other hand, Billy, the carefree and sometimes reckless scion of the Abbott family, brings a different kind of chaos to Victoria's life. Their contrasting approaches to love and life keep her in a perpetual state of emotional turmoil. The rivalry reached new heights when Victoria realized that her attempts to keep the peace were often met with Victor's interference. The patriarch has a history of manipulating situations to assert control over his children's lives. This time, however, his tactics are as subtle as they are devastating. Victor Newman is known for his ability to manipulate events from the shadows, and the feud between Adam and Billy is no exception. Every time Victoria intervenes, trying to mediate and bring harmony back to their chaotic lives, Victor seems to find new ways to provoke the situation. Whether it's through whispered suggestions or behind-the-scenes machinations, he adds fuel to the fire. When Victoria steps in to resolve a conflict, be it a business rivalry or personal spat, Victor finds a way to undermine her efforts. Perhaps he discreetly hints to Adam that Billy is plotting against him, or he plants seeds of doubt in Billy's mind about Adam's true intentions. Each time Victoria thinks she has doused the flames, Victor is there to fan them back to life. Victoria's attempts to mediate often leave her feeling frustrated and powerless. She is caught between her love for both men, wanting to maintain relationships that have defined different chapters of her life. However, Victor's relentless interference complicates her efforts, leaving her emotionally drained. This emotional toll is evident in Victoria's interactions with both Adam and Billy. She oscillates between anger and despair as she tries to navigate the treacherous waters of family loyalty and romantic entanglements. Each attempt to reconcile her past with her present seems to be thwarted by her father, who believes he knows what's best for her, even when his actions suggest otherwise. As the stakes get higher, so do the consequences of Victor's meddling. The business landscape of Genoa City is constantly shifting, with both Adam and Billy vying for power within their respective families. Victor's manipulation creates an atmosphere of suspicion, where neither man can fully trust the other, and Victoria finds herself increasingly isolated. In a particularly explosive episode, after a heated confrontation between Adam and Billy, Victoria discovers a piece of information that suggests Victor has been orchestrating events behind the scenes. This revelation forces her to confront not only her father's influence, but also her own inability to break free from the cycle of manipulation. The conflict comes to a head when Victoria finally decides she has had enough. In a moment of clarity, she realizes that her father's tactics are not just harmful to her relationships, but are also detrimental to her own sense of self. She gathers her strength and confronts Victor, demanding that he stop meddling in her life. This confrontation marks a turning point for Victoria. No longer willing to be a pawn in Victor's game, she begins to take control of her narrative. This newfound assertiveness prompts her to reevaluate her relationships with both Adam and Billy, seeking to establish boundaries and communicate her needs clearly. As Victoria gains confidence, she starts to forge new alliances. Instead of being the peacemaker, she begins to focus on her own ambitions, leveraging her position within Newman Enterprises. Her shift in focus prompts both Adam and Billy to reconsider their own strategies, leading to unexpected partnerships and rivalries. While Victor remains a powerful force in Genoa City, Victoria's growing independence challenges his authority. The dynamics between the three characters become increasingly complex as they navigate their relationships with one another. The conflict between Adam and Billy is far from over, but with Victoria stepping into her power, the rules of engagement have changed. Victor may still try to exert his influence, but the consequences of his actions are no longer as predictable. As the dust settles, viewers can anticipate a new era for the Newman and Abbott families, one where Victoria takes charge of her destiny, leading to unexpected alliances and rivalries. The battle between Adam and Billy may continue to unfold, but with Victoria at the helm, the narrative promises to become richer and more intricate. In the world of the young and the restless, the stakes are always high, and the drama never stops. Victor Newman's attempts to control the narrative between Adam and Billy are a testament to the complex interplay of power, love, and family loyalty. As Victoria learns to navigate the chaos and assert her own desires, fans can expect a thrilling evolution of the characters and their relationships. The question remains, how long will Victor continue to play his dangerous game, and what will be the ultimate cost for the family? As we delve deeper into the lives of these captivating characters, one thing is certain: there's never a dull moment in Genoa City.